What is up, y'all? Within today's video, we're talking about Jeffree Star yet again up on my channel. Y'all, somebody tagged me in this. Thank you so much for tagging me on TikTok. By the way, I leave my TikToks linked down below. Just letting you guys know, on my main account, my Skelotim account, I don't really post much on there, but people tag me in drama on there, so I really do appreciate that. But if you're not following my food and travel account, it'll be linked down below, and please go follow over there because y'all, I've been posting so many videos and I don't know why. I think I'm finally inspired by TikTok, but only really for my food and travel stuff because I feel like I could do that really quick and make short little videos and they're fun for me and I actually enjoy doing it. As to where I just still haven't got I don't know, I still haven't got the mix of doing commentary how I do these drama videos here on YouTube to do over there. And I just think what it is because I just talk way too damn much. And then I notice that if I do any video that's longer than 90 seconds, no one watches it. So I'm just kind of discouraged, you know what I mean? So I do apologize when it comes down to my main account of me not posting on there. But if you guys want to see some more of me, food reviews, travel stuff, I'm pre-filming right now, actually, because I am going to be going on a cruise, so please make sure you follow my food and travel TikTok account down below. Anyway, somebody tagged me in this, and I was just like, oh my god, y'all. Jeffree Star went off on this girl that he was on TikTok live with, and I was like, I want to know the backstory. She made a couple update TikToks about this, and she didn't really say exactly what had happened, because you guys are going to see within the clip that I am going to play today, and then we'll talk about hers after. But we're going to see that basically while he's on this live, he's popping off on this girl because apparently she thought that he muted her, and then he was like, don't jump to conclusions, blah, 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 and popped off on her. And I'm really trying my hardest to understand, y'all, last night I was scrolling through the comments of okay, because so many people are okay, but what happened before this? Because I guess this person who put out this screen recording of this TikTok live didn't screen record what had happened before that led up to Jeffree Star popping off. And I'm just kind of because y'all, this seems a little crazy. Honestly, Jeffree Star popped the hell off right here. And y'all know, recently, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I have said, I feel like Jeffree Star has really been I don't know, I feel like he's been chill. When it came down to his whole situation of his store opening, I feel like him popping off on somebody yo, I'm so sorry, but I would do the same damn thing. If you come up into my store and you're bashing me, of course I'm gonna pop off. I'm sorry, but I don't live in this world of oh, you could pop off on me and just because you know, he's a celebrity or whatever, then he shouldn't. I'm so sorry. No, I feel like that person deserved that. Do you know what I mean? But this situation within today's video, you know, I'm gonna try my hardest not to be so opinionated because I want to know what happened before that led up to it, and nobody seems to know. So I'm just kind of I'm confused because this seems totally unprovoked, and it seems like she had a miscommunication of, she was oh, people were saying that you muted me, and this is why, you know, they're saying this or that, and then he just popped off, and I was like, okay, low-key, that seemed a little aggressive. And I was it seemed a little uncalled for in my personal opinion. So that's why I'm kind of I am so curious to know what happened beforehand, because I'm okay, was it, you know, validated, or is he just being, you know, a bitch? Because honestly, you guys are going to see, I'm why is he popping off like that? Oh my gosh, because say, for example, if she was under the impression that she was muted, then it's kind of okay, why are you getting so pressed about that? He's you're a grown-ass woman, you should know better, blah, blah, blah. I'm whoa, you guys are going to see that. And then also she did make a couple updates, so we're going to be talking about that within today's video. I'm low-key is the old villain Jeffree Star popping back up, because I really do feel he has been, y'all, it's been years since he's been into some big scandals of you know, popping off crazy. And then it's kind of the store situation happened. I don't blame him for that. Okay, I really, in my personal opinion, I really don't blame him for that. But I'm just saying, the store situation happened, and then now this, you know, situation to where he's on a TikTok live, and I'm oh my gosh, this is kind of crazy. So that's what we're going to be talking about within today's video. Don't forget to give this a big thumbs up, and let's get into it. By the way, forgot to mention, you guys will see me in this same outfit numerous times, y'all, because I'm getting ready to leave on my cruise, so I'm pre-filming so many videos. The most videos that I've ever pre-filmed in my life. I've had 2 cups of coffee and a V8 energy drink, because that's how I'm y'all, I need to get through this filming, because this is a long one for me, and then I'm going to attempt to edit them all before my cruise, which gives me a full-on 24 hours before I leave. I have a whole lot on my plate, but I'm going to attempt to do this. So let's go ahead and talk about this situation right here. So I don't know exactly when this happened. I don't know if this was before his store situation. I don't know if it's after, but I was just recently tagged in, and this was just posted the other day. And y'all, I am so sorry, but I'm curious to know. Like, I really want to know because, in my personal opinion, like, if he, would you guys are gonna see the TikTok in just a second. If he just popped off on this just from what you guys see in the video, then that fool needs to like take a Xanax or something. Like, take a chill pill because oh my gosh, like he is just popping the hell off for like getting way too hot and heavy for absolutely no reason. And I'm like, okay, that just seems super unnecessary, you know. But I'm once again, and I know you guys like hate me for this, but I'm giving the benefit of the doubt that maybe he was provoked before this and maybe this girl had said something before this, because it does just seem a little out of the blue in my personal opinion. But then obviously there is just that you know, side of Jeffree Star where he could just pop off and get a little angry up out of nowhere, and maybe he just was having a bad day. Maybe nobody sent him any galaxies on TikTok Live. No one sent him any lions. So maybe he was like, oh my gosh. Which, by the way, I have yet to see an explanation from somebody as to why the hell Jeffree Star is on TikTok Live all day. Like, every single time I'm scrolling through TikTok, it doesn't matter if I'm scrolling on TikTok at 10 o'clock in the morning, if I'm scrolling on TikTok at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon or midnight, he is on live. I'm just like, how much is he getting paid from being on TikTok Live? I am so curious to know, because to me, okay, everyone was bashing Jason Nash for being on TikTok Live for so long and like, oh, he's just doing this type of thing to like get money and whatnot. And I'm kind of like, well, Jeffree Star, I see Jeffree Star, but I guess maybe because like, do I follow him on, maybe I follow him on there, I don't know. But I feel like I see Jeffree Star on TikTok Live way more than I see Jason Nash. So I'm a little confused. But then also I'm starting to think, what if he's like making a big old chunk of money? Like, what if he's making like, you know, 10 grand a day from doing this, and he's just kind of like, oh, I just have to sit on live and interact with people and I'm getting like $10,000 a day? Like, what if he's making some massive amount of like money like that? That's the only thing that I'm thinking of, because I'm like, why is he always on live? Anyways, go ahead and check out this TikTok right here.
So stop listening to the trolls in your chat saying I have you muted when I never did, and don't feed into the bullshit. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ugh. You don't like my attitude? Then leave the battle. The fuck?
What is your problem?
We didn't have you muted and you assume we did. I don't have a problem, Pookie.
Everybody's telling me below that you muted me. How am I supposed to know?
You should have, you're an adult. Use your common sense and maybe not believe what everyone says. Aren't you a grown woman?
Got this.
So you believe everything you're told?
You know what? Because I'm on TikTok Live, I'm not going to say what I want to say.
I don't give a fuck what you have to say about me, Pookie.
I'm not going to get banana. You ain't worth it, bro.
Your account, no one's viewing your account anyway, so let's hear what you got to say, little girl.
Bruh.
With those burnt ends, you ain't nothing, Pookie. Go brush your teeth. Go brush your teeth.
How are you so famous with this fucking rude ass attitude? Like,
go brush your teeth, Pookie. I see some plaque up in there, motherfucker.
So as y'all saw from right there, he popped the hell off. Okay, I was just kind of like, okay, when I first saw that, I was like, that was a bit uncalled for. I don't know, like, why are you going in like that? Like, it just seemed way too much. So that, y'all, because I'm so sorry, but I'm just a rational person. It just makes me believe, like, if I see somebody, like, fighting on the street or whatever, I want to know what the backstory, like, what happened? Do you know what I mean? Like, what happened before this? Because I just always feel that, you know, obviously sometimes there is a provoker. And yes, there is some times where people just pop the hell off for absolutely no reason. But most of the time, there's a reason, you know? So that's why I'm just kind of like, I wonder what it is. And Jeffree Star has to know that a lot of people screen record him on live. So I'm just kind of curious to know what happened there. What do you guys think about that clip? I do want to go ahead and play this girl's TikTok, so where she was addressing the situation. So go ahead and check that out right here.
This message is for Jeffree Star. And if you're not Jeffree Star, scroll along or you can watch I Don't Give a Damn. But Jeffree Star, stop being a little and unblock me, because I know you're worried. You come on my live the other day and talk all that shit, calling my teeth ugly and calling me a white devil. The list goes on. I don't even want to say on here. But why don't you Venmo me money to get my teeth fixed? Since they're so fucking nasty, why don't you Venmo me money? You got tons of money for selling your cheap ass makeup, so you can do it. Like, let's go. And also, I live really close to your store, your new one, near LA. All I gotta do is show up and show everybody how fucking disgusting you are, what you did to me on my live the other day. When you came into my live talking all that crap, I'm gonna expose you. Yeah. Peace. from Pookie. I'm going to answer everybody's question in one video because there's way too many to be said. No, I did not request in to Jeffree Star's live. He requested into mine. Also, no, this was not a skit or any type of way to get clout because, as you can tell by the video, I was really shocked at what was going on. At first, I thought it was a joke, and then I realized as it went on, and he had more and more anger, that it was not a joke. No, I am not going to go into Jeffree Star's store. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to go in a store and start any drama, but it's not illegal to stand outside on the sidewalk in California, as long as I'm not obstructing anything or violating any type of law. And last, no, I'm not trying to get any clout from this. Like, why? I don't even follow the guy. I just know the name, but I don't know anything about him. And I don't want to know any more about him because he's freaking horrible. He's rude. He doesn't like women. Watch the video and see. Bye.
Okay, if you guys were paying attention to that, low key, I'm curious to know what you guys have to say about that because I was like, why is she saying that like she lives close to his dude store? I'm gonna be real with you guys. I was like, that just seems a little bit messy. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, girl, go ahead and vent and go ahead and talk about, you know, whatever, because he did pop off on you. Pop back off on him. You know, I do feel like that is, you know, like validated, especially if he really did just pop off on her for no reason, for just, you know, maybe being muted. I'm still so damn confused about that. But like saying that like you live close to his store and it's like not illegal to stand on the sidewalk, I'm just kind of like, okay, girl, that seems a little stalkerish in my personal opinion. But hey, I'm just kind of like, you do what you got to do. Maybe she's going to go out there to get some views. I don't really know. Any which ways, please let me know if you guys know what happened before he popped off. Like, was there another reason? Was she talking trash to him before this that just like made him pop off on her? Maybe there was something that she had said, because I'm just kind of like, I'm really trying to figure out like, damn, why did he go off like that? Because honestly, if you see that first clip that I had showed you guys, the first TikTok where he was on that group TikTok live, he seems aggressive as hell. Like, I'm just like, whoa, fool, you need to calm down. Like, Jesus Christ, that just seems like just so aggressive for absolutely no reason. That's just why I'm just kind of like, I wonder what happened before. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.